Hey, how's it going? Today, I'm going to talk to you about Morrowind and why I believe it is one of the most rewarding gaming experiences that I have had, and also why it is my favorite game. A lot of people don't give Morrowind the credit it deserves because it's ugly and broken, which I mean by a game, that's really important. And how you can get around that and really be delighted with how far-reaching this game is. At times it can seem childish and silly, but there's a big fear that this game will just immerse you and it'll eat you up and you will just be living the Elder Scrolls life like a lot of people love to do. So in this video, I'm going to mainly talk about the pros and cons weighing on playing Morrowind and what it has to offer. And then in the next coming videos, I'm going to actually be showing you playing through it a bit and to sort of get people who are hesitant about playing it, getting you off your feet first into actually enjoying the game for what it is. Now, there's a lot of broken stuff that you can do, which is really one of its downfalls. But if you can maneuver around that, it's extremely nice to go around. There's a lot of reading too. So here, I'm going to go into the pros and cons that Morrowind has to offer. So with that, we're going to start out with the pros. You're looking at, on the pros, excellent storytelling. Morrowind tells a story like no other game that I have ever played. Because it's all text-based, it's insane how the characters' personalities become that much more fleshed out. It's crazy. That goes right along with the immersive aspect of the game. Because you have to read all of this, and because you have a journal you have to keep up with, like reading the journal that keeps your quests, having to keep up with all that stuff is it just keeps you in the game. It's incredibly good at that. Moving on, it's so quest-driven. It's hard to play the game outside of doing quests, and that's why it's sort of in the middle of this Venn diagram of pros and cons. But what makes it being quest-driven so good is there's so many quests you can do, and there's random little things you can do for people and for them to gain your trust. It works really well in that aspect. Also, the game is extremely challenging, and that's why I love it so much, is it'll push you to your limits of, oh, I'm fighting 3 guys now, and they're all stronger than me. Do I run away, or can I fight them with all these potions that I have? Things like that. So, moving on to the cons. The game's slow. You walk slow. It's just a slow-paced game. That drives a lot of people away. They go, I can't walk. It's very annoying at times to be like, oh, I have to walk all the way there. I can't fast travel. It can drive a lot of people away in that aspect. The game's ugly. Really ugly. It's gross. You can download a texture pack if you want. It'll only mask so much. You can't really do much for that other than downloading mods. But the game is very ugly. You just have to get over that. I'm sorry. And now not finally, but it's broken. The game can be broken with the snap of your fingers. That will completely take you out of the game in terms of immersion if you decide to break the game at your will. And if you want to do that, be my guest. You can be a god of whatever it is you want to do. You want to walk around and stab everybody and kill everybody in one hit? You can do that within the first hour of playing the game. It's extremely easy to break this game, and that's why I sort of don't want people to do that, is because it doesn't really help with playing the game. You just go and you decide to break it, and then 10 minutes later you're bored. Alright, lastly on the cons, the game isn't helpful at all. It's not going to help you. It's not going to hold your hand. It'll show you at times where things are on your map, but that is rare. You really have to have intuition within this game and really sink your teeth into it and not let go, because you have probably seen things on the internet that say, in my journal, it says, go northeast and past the rock with 2 sticks on it, take a right, and then keep going until you see the signpost for Pelagiad, and then take a left, and once you reach the lava swamps, you've gone too far. Things like that. It will be kind of like that, and you'll be reading it out, and you'll have to go and venture off and find whatever it is you need to find and bring it back without dying. The fact that it doesn't hold your hand does not help at all. Now in the both section. It's quest-driven, but it's only quest-driven. It's hard to just go out and adventure in this game. I mean, there are things like ancestral tombs and just random little dungeons and things like that you can find loot in. More often than not, they have very high-level enemies, and it's very difficult to get through without just completely dying. That sort of is difficult. Both, do you want to play quests? Do you not want to play quests? How do you want to play this game? Mainly, Morrowind is quest-driven. Also, not being helpful. Myself, I don't like my hand being held. That's why I don't like Skyrim. Skyrim holds your hand too much. It says, oh, go over here, kill this dragon. Hey, here's this quest marker, go here. It takes me out of the game. It sort of makes it feel like I just go do a thing and come back. There's no sort of fumbling around with what to do. Yeah, that is why I don't really enjoy that aspect very much. Alrighty, thank you for watching. I hope this video has changed your mind on Morrowind as a game, and I hope to see you in the next coming videos where I play through and I kind of hold your hand. It's more of like an in-depth guide onto how to play the game, how to start out, just so you can get to the point where, hey, this game isn't a total train wreck. Alrighty, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.